Okay, so we are starting with flood fill algorithm. In our previous session, we have seen boundary fill algorithm and the disadvantage of your boundary fill algorithm. I'll quickly refer to the disadvantage of boundary fill algorithm. If this is the object given to you and you are supposed to fill up the color here, right? So in that case, my boundary fill fails as there are two different boundaries here, one with a blue and one with a red. So my boundary color, I'm extremely sorry. So in this case, my boundary color is equal to red, and also my boundary color is equal to blue, and our condition for boundary fill checks for only one boundary color and no multiple colored boundaries. So this is where our algorithm fails, that is for boundary fill algorithm. So we move on to an improvisation, that's flood fill algorithm. Now the problem is when I'm going to check the pixel with the boundary color, it fails. So the idea in flood fill is to not to check my old color with the boundary color, right? So simple. So what am I going to do is I am going to make an object here that's with the red color boundary. Okay, so now in flood fill I am not interested in boundary color, so we do not want boundary color. So we are not going to concentrate on boundary color. So this is what I do not want in case of flood fill algorithm. So let this boundary be red, let this boundary be multiple colored boundary. So we are not interested in that. What are we going to do is we are going to pick up a seed pixel. So I need something called as seed pixel, as these are area filling algorithms, right? So seed pixel is x comma y, that is what I need, and this is my first thing that I need. The second thing that I need is the fill color, that's nothing but FC. Okay, and the third thing which I need in flood fill is the old color, that is OC. Now the definition of old color OC is nothing but the background color of the object. So what am I needing is I'm needing the old color, that's nothing but the background color. I'm going to call it as OC, that's old color, right? So the OC that I have written here is different than the OC that we had discussed in boundary fill algorithm, right? So these are the three things that I need. I repeat, I need a seed pixel x comma y to start with. Second is I need a fill color FC, the desired color by which I'm going to fill the region with. The third is old color, that's OC, that is nothing but background color, right? Ideally, your background is either black or your background is either white. If it is anything else than that, then you could put that color out there. Okay, so this is what I need for flood fill algorithm, right? So proceeding with your flood fill algorithm, what am I going to do is the moment I get my old color, right? So this is my old color, that's the background color. Okay, so I am going to initialize my old color as 0, which implies that my old color is nothing but black. If your old color is white, that means your background is white, you initialize it to a 1. Okay, I have initialized it to 0, assuming that the background color will be black in my case. So OC is equal to 0, right? What am I going to do and how am I going to fill up this particular pixel as of now is now what am I going to do is I'm going to get the color of this particular pixel. So get pixel x comma y. Okay, so now what am I going to check? Get pixel x comma y, it will return me the current value of this, current intensity value of this particular pixel. Now I'm going to check whether this is black or not. So if get pixel x comma y is equal to OC, right? So if get pixel x comma y is equal to black color, then what am I going to do? Then I'm going to put a pixel here with which color? With the required fill color. only if my current pixel is equal to black color or else equal to background color. Now for my assumptions I have taken it black color, you could choose it any color. Okay, so this is the basic, this becomes the basic crux of your flood fill algorithm that you are supposed to remember. Remember what is OC. Please do not get confused. OC is nothing but the background color, ideally a black or a white color. And secondly, I am going to check whether the current pixel is equal to background color or not. If the current pixel is equal to background color, put a pixel on that location with the desired fill color. So that is nothing but in short what we mean by flood fill algorithm. Now we quickly write the procedure for this, and the procedure is very simple for this. So I am going to write f fill with the current value x comma y. Okay, and I'm going to pass only one variable, that's nothing but the fill color. Okay, right. So in my loop I'm going to define OC. So my OC is equal to 0, that's black. I'm going to check if get pixel x comma y is equal to OC. If this is the case, then put pixel x comma y comma FC, right? So this is done for, so now when I'm going to your diagram, that was something like this, okay, and I pick up a seed pixel from here. So this is x comma y. Now what will happen? OC is nothing but black. Say assume that my background is black, okay. So if get pixel x comma y, the color of get pixel x comma y would be a black in the current example, right? OC is defined as black. If both these are black, then it is going to put a pixel in this current location with which color, with whatever color I want to fill this up with. Say I want to fill this up with green. So my fill color is nothing but green color. Okay, okay. So now flood fill eliminates all the disadvantages of boundary fill. That means I'm not going to check it against the boundary. I'm just checking whether this pixel is nothing but the background pixel or not. Okay. So how is my algorithm going to proceed further? Next pixel कैसे check करें? Recursion. So I'm going to call flood fill with x plus 1 comma y FC, flood fill with x minus 1 comma y FC, flood fill with x comma y plus 1 FC, and flood fill with x comma y minus 1 FC. So this is, I have written it for 4 connected approach. You could write in a similar fashion for 8 connected approach, right? So we have already seen this. I'm currently out here. This is being colored. So where is it going to go? To the right, because it is x plus 1 comma y. So right में जाएगा this pixel, right? So what is it going to check? Whether this is equal to black or not. Yes, this is equal to black. So fill this up with the desired color. Right? So what will happen to the next pixel? So the next pixel would be this. Yes. Now what will happen? Now this pixel color that is going to get returned is red. Right? So red is not equal to black. So it will come out of the loop for this condition. Then it will move where? X minus 1 comma y. So this is how your flood fill is going to proceed. Right? Keeping your boundary colors intact. That means, I'll explain you once more. If your pixel is somewhere out here, okay, get pixel x comma y is going to return this color as blue. Right? And my OC is nothing but black. So this condition does not get true. तो वो लूप में नहीं जाएगा, और लूप में नहीं जाएगा तो इस वाले पिक्सल को वो छोड़ देगा. It is not going to process this pixel. So a blue will remain a blue. So the boundary colors are going to remain intact. Only the interior pixels are going to get processed. So this is all about your flood fill algorithm using 4 connected approach, and similarly you could write the procedure for 8 connected approach as well. right? Quickly talking about the difference between boundary fill and flood fill is, so when I take my B fill as in boundary fill and F fill, that is flood fill, so my first thing is B fill will check against my B fill is basically going to check against boundary color, and F fill is going to check against old color, that is nothing but background color. So that's my first disadvantage. The second disadvantage is this can be used only for single colored boundary, and here it is multicolored boundaries can be processed, right? So the processing time required for B fill will be more or less. The processing time required for B fill would be more because it is going to check against two colors. One is BC and one is FC. And out here I'm going to check only against my old color. Okay, so these are few advantages, few differentiations between B fill and F fill. Okay, so that's all for your area filling algorithms. In our next lecture, we'll be starting with 2D transformation. So stay tuned.